Okay, this is a quick tutorial on the Linkrealms map editor. Well, realm editor. It's actually called the map editor, but here you see it's the realm editor. Um, so basically, you move the screen back and forth with these scroll bars on the bottom and on the right, and this is your realm. This square area of grass that you start off with. Now, I've heard there's quite a few bugs in the editor. Like, you don't want to use anything from up here. If you keep on repetitively reusing tiles that show up here after you use them, then it can cause a bug later on. So you're better off just not using this area at all, and just constantly just keep on repicking the spray or wall or whatever that you want to use. So to start off, we have this big empty area, and what we can do is we can take a wall, and the walls are in different sizes here. Let me go back to the folders. You have thin walls and thick walls and steps and all sorts of different things. You can look through those on your own. I'm just going to show an example of a few of them here. So I like to use thin walls for like wooden structures, and 20 high is like the generic height. You can use 8, 6, 4, and some of them have even more sizes that you can choose from, but let me see. So I'll use a thin wall, 20 high, and I can just click the left click and hold down, and this will be how long the wall is when I let it go. Or I could individually click and add each section of wall on its own. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is build the wall going this way. And this is a little bit trickier because, as you can see, the pieces of the walls, when I put them down, they wanna face that way. They want to face southwest to northeast. And let me just get rid of these. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to my walls, and see, you can normally click here and reuse these, but I'm told that that's not the best idea because it can cause bugs. So back to the walls, back to the thin wall, 20 high, and now I want it to start here. Whoops. I want to start here, so I'm going to do this. And now the red means that they're selected right now. So as they're selected, I'll rotate. And now all of them have been rotated to be the way that I want. And now as they're still selected red, I'll click them and I can drag them. And this is actually how you want it to look with this little space here, and we'll fix that later with a corner. If you see the thin wall corners, they'll be able to go into that. So so that's what I want. I'm gonna go back to a thin wall, 20 high. I can build this one this way if I wanted to, which I'm not gonna. I'm actually gonna make this the same. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put one here. Do this. And that. Okay, and now this is a little bit trickier to put the corner in. Take the corner, and I had to move that piece of wall so I could see the base here, and I put that there. And then back to this. Alright, so now you have the basis of a structure. Back to thin wall, 20 high. I'm going to start it here, run it this way. I think it needs to be a little bit longer. Rotate while they're all still selected. And that's fine there. I'm not really worried about the exact makeup of how it looks. And then I'll get another thin wall corner. And hold on a second. Okay, so the thin wall corner is there because this is the square that it's in, but it's actually underneath the wall here. So I'm going to rotate it, and then you see it right there. Okay, so now I'm going to take this and put this back. And now we have a structure. And now, let's say, for instance, you want the entrance of the structure to be on this side. We'll do this side. I'm going to left click it once to select it, and then just hit delete and make an opening. And you can buy doors at the smith and put these in manually in game. There's no doors available inside the editor. That's something that you have to buy on your own in the game with in-game money. And so that's the basics of how to get a structure built. And now for the skin on the wall, what we're going to do is we're going to select, and what you can do is you can hold down shift and just keep on clicking, Now you can only do like pieces at a time. Like I could do all these walls, I could do all these walls all together, but I cannot add this into the mix. It won't work that way. So what I do is I select all my like pieces of wall. Ooh, see that? It's really easy to mess that up, so you gotta be careful. It's a pain in the ass to fix it. All that time I just wasted. Okay. So I'm gonna try to do this without screwing it up. And I could have, of course, done the skin when I put the wall down and it was all still selected. That's another way to do it if you want. So now that I have it all selected, you can right-click it and say Item Properties, or just do Alt-Enter. And then it comes up with this. Now this purple here is going to be what goes here. And the blue here is going to be what goes here, and the green here. So now what I'm going to look for is I go Wood. And just because I know it already works without messing around with it, Wood Grain Dark here, Wood Grain Dark here, and Wood Wall here. And, okay, and there you go. And then I would do the same thing with the other two pieces here, and then you would have a basic structure. And that's how you make the walls. Thank you.